First of all, the quantum mechanics is not about the smallest particles.
That's
right?
exactly what it is.
No, it's not. It's literally not. But
Then what is it?
It's anything in between.
Between what?
Between the boundaries of the. I don't want to share too much with you, but
you're a fraud. You're a fraud,
I'm a fraud.
And a very stupid person.
First of all, no, listen. Okay, I will talk. First of all, listen. You said that is not about that is about the smallest particles. Scientists or whoever does it can put bigger and bigger objects into superposition.
Dude, everything you're saying is just toilet sounds. Go on.
No, I'm just.
How are you doing that?
I'm trying.
If you take the
it
traits
looks like
that
human skulls and ape skulls, is what it looks like.
Humans are apes.
No, we're not.
Tell me some of the things that make an ape what it is.
Can you fucking talk to me like normal and stop talking over me with this question over and over when I'm answering it? You've got me triggered. Like, yeah, you think you win because you got me triggered?
That's great.
You don't.
What makes an ape what it is?
I literally just told you, bro. They fucking swing from trees. They have inherent nature. They have an instinct. They have fucking hair on their body. Like, what do you fucking want me to tell you? This is stupid.
So we have ball and socket joints in our shoulders too. We have hair all over our bodies as well.
And that means nothing. So
we have opposable thumbs. We have forward-facing eyes. We have a
that are all ape skulls and then all human skulls. Where's the mass amounts of human history in the fucking ground of many civilizations that were transitioning throughout all of history? You can't fucking tell me because they don't exist.
If humans did evolve, what would the evidence look like?
There, bro. Do you know humanity is like billions of humans, and we can fucking trace things back thousands of years? Don't you think there'd be a little bit more proof than 5 skulls, bro? Like, this man's literally, he started saying, hey, are you a scientist? And he's not a fucking scientist. Like, what? Are you crazy, bro? You're the one bringing up the topics, dude. And not to mention, all you want to do is attack me the whole time. No wonder why I'm pissed, because you're fucking annoying trying to attack me while you can't even defend your own fucking points. It's ridiculous. 5 skulls do not make human transition. All right?
There are 14 skulls up here.
That. You can't prove it because it's fucking bullshit.
Okay, so if humans did evolve, what would the evidence look like?
You have no facts. If humans, humans will never evolve. We will adapt. Again, I'm not going to go along with your agreement on evolution because you believe in trans-species evolution and I do not. And I'm not going to fucking give you an example of that. I'm going to give you an example of adaptation.
You're telling me that you don't. So what I've heard you say is there can't be evidence. You're not open-minded about it. You're closed-minded about it.
I'm angry because you're a little fucking weasel, and I want to fucking slap you. That's why I'm angry. Okay?
Oh, that's
you're a little weasel, and you think you're better than people, and you're not. Just like your evolution, you're wrong. And yeah, maybe I'm wrong for being mad at you, but I'm mad at little weasels. I don't like people like you. Okay. So yes, I'm gonna get a little bit triggered when you fucking treat me like I'm an idiot when I know way more than you do, and you
don't know more than I do. Not about anything we've talked about so far. I've read a lot of literature about evolution. You haven't.
You're a fool. You need Jesus Christ. You're a fool. And good luck with that.
I can't exactly speak on it, but are you familiar with the laws of thermodynamics?
I think so.
So you understand the second law of thermodynamics. The law of entropy is, by any measure, one of the most universal, best proved laws of nature. It applies not only in physical and chemical systems, but also in biological and geological systems. In fact, all systems without exception.
Which is why trophic levels decrease as you go up.
Right. No exception to the second law of thermodynamics has ever been found. Not even a tiny one, like conservation of energy, the first law. The existence of a law so precise and so independent of details of models must have a logical foundation that is independent of the fact that matter is composed of interacting particles, correct?
Except for dark energy, but whatever.
So, that would mean, more specifically, the second law of thermodynamics states that as one goes forward in time, the entropy, degree of disorder, of any isolated or closed system will always increase. or at least stay the same. Isn't that counterintuitive to the theory of evolution? I mean,
No.
the theory of evolution would say that they would become more organized and more precise. That's kind of the point in evolution.
What? What organism is more precise than an organism? And what the hell does that even mean? Nothing? Okay. He left!
I can tell you're like not a Homo erectus. I can tell that because
Yeah,
you've never
yeah, I'm a
stood up and
Homo
won your life.
sapiens. So are you.
You don't even know what a Homo erectus is.
Yes, I do. It's an extinct hominid.
When did it happen?
When did they go extinct?
No, when did Homo erectus begin?
A little over 3 million years ago, I'm pretty sure.
And where's the source? Can you provide a source of 3 million years ago Homo erectus became popular?
Became popular? What does that mean?
The normal?
What does that mean?
Holy shit, this guy can't answer a fucking question to save his life.
Neither can you.
I asked you 17
When
times
did
that you believe
evolution is when Homo erectus becomes popular? What are you talking about?
I literally asked you the question. You can't answer it. You had to zoom in on your face and try to make a theory up over it.
It's like you're asking me to tell you what flavor are triangles. It's so dumb.
You still haven't answered the first question, let alone do I think you have the mental capacity to answer the second question.
I don't think you have the mental capacity to. When did they become popular?
So you guys want me to trust your religion without any proof that abiogenesis happened, while it's just a theory? There is absolutely zero proof of it actually happening. What? Well, give me the proof. Just because somebody did it in the lab or something similar doesn't prove that it actually happened.
Yeah, but I have evidence. I have a book, and this book is true.
Really?
That proves it.
Your
And
book
inside
is too
this-
small, man.
And inside
Sounds
this
too
book,
small.
it doesn't need to. Well, that's because a perfect creator being wrote this book, and a perfect creator being would know exactly how to create a book of prophecies that wouldn't have to be very long to prove without a shadow of a doubt that that's where it came from. And all the prophecies in my book have come true. Would you like to hear?
Yeah, you're just being a jerk. I came here as a serious person. You're not a serious person. You're a piece of garbage and a joke.
Things will happen. Exactly what the book foretold that this would happen. The book foretold that you would come in here and say these things.
Can't believe you, Peterson. You
Oh,
were just
no.
talking to literally Jesus like that.
Oh no, somebody's using my epistemology against me. Oh no. Yep. So him rage quitting, him acting like a baby back biatch, all of those things were foretold by the book that is true because it claims to be true.
Do you believe it's universally true that morals and ethics are not real? Because
If they don't exist, then they wouldn't be real.
Do they exist or do they not exist?
If morals are... So can you derive an ought from an is? Because I thought philosophy bros told us that that's impossible going
No, I'm not.
way back.
No. Yeah, listen. No, I don't have an issue that I'm asking
Okay,
you though.
if
Why can't you answer one
morals are what you should do,
That's not what I asked you.
given blank the nature of God. So if you can't derive an ought from an is, then moral facts are absurd.
So they're not the case?
If you can't derive an ought from an is, I don't see how moral
that's fine.
truths can exist.
So they're not the case. Is that universally true?
It's true, like by I don't know if I would say it's true by definition, but what I'm doing is I'm just telling you, if you can't,
true?
this is false according to you, as far as I can tell, because if you don't think you can, no, I'm not doing that. First of all, if you don't think you can derive an ought from an is, but that's what a moral commandment would be.
I never made a statement about an ought from an is. I'm asking you.
I asked you about it, and you said, yeah, there's no problem with that.
Yeah,
so
but
do you think you can derive an ought from an is?
Hold on a second. Why
no. Do you think that you can derive an ought from an is? No. Do you think that you can derive an ought from... I thought you were going to say, can you stop filibustering again?
Yeah, no. Can you... No, just don't be... Bro, listen, let's be... Look,
this isn't going to go any way that you think it's going to go.
Why can't
do you think you can derive an ought from an is?
Why are you running from
Do you think you can derive an ought from an is?
I will answer your question once you answer mine.
That's not going to happen. Do you think you can derive an ought from an is?
All right, bro. Take it. You didn't answer my universal question.
And
bro.
you will not engage. Look at this. 2 rage quits. Oh, you can't derive an ought from an is, but I can't admit that. Because then if I claim moral truths exist, I can't do that because they would have to be completely subjective. What the fuck are you idiots? Why are you guys trying? I asked for a double-digit IQ person to come up, and I didn't get one. I don't get it. I don't get it. And why did Muhammad say things that didn't happen? That's a problem.
Like what?
Like the moon splitting in half? That didn't happen.
Oh, it didn't happen?
No.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's...
So you believe that it happened?
Yes, we do believe it happened.
Okay. Let me ask you an equivalent, but hold on, Fadi. Let me ask you a different but equivalent claim. Let's say there's some religion in Mongolia, and this religion says that the sun disappeared for 24 hours. Do you believe it?
When did it disappear for 24 hours?
2,116 years ago.
Okay, are there records?
They have a book that says it.
No, are there records? No, it's not about a book. So when
it's not about a book. Is that how you feel about your religion?
Yeah. I'm sorry?
Is that how you feel about your religion?
Yeah, no worries. So regarding the splitting in the moon, that happened right there and then. So they asked him, the pagans asked Muhammad to split the moon. So he didn't do it on his own. This was with the will of God. That's one of the that's another.
Yeah, the Mongolians say that it was the will of God that made the sun disappear.
Yeah, but
I'm asking you why you don't believe, why you wouldn't.
Ask me a question.
No, thank you.
Let me finish.
I'm asking you why you wouldn't believe this religion in Mongolia that says the sun disappeared for 24 hours.
Fadi, you can't actually answer the question if you don't listen to it. Can you repeat that, Eric?
Yeah, I'm just asking, why would you deny a claim made by some other religion that the sun disappeared for 24 hours?
Okay, can I answer now?
Yeah.
All right. So let's tackle the moon first, and then we'll talk
about we're talking about the sun. It's actually the answer would be really short and simple. I'm guessing.
But here's the thing that's something you just made up. I'm talking about something.
Yeah, I know.
Fadi,
but it's an equivalent.
Did you even hear what he said?
It's an equivalent claim.
What?
It's an equivalent claim.
Yeah, but I don't have to cover that. That's someone else's claim. You're asking about our claims in my.
You do have to cover that, Fadi. It's an analogy. So just engage in the analogy. Don't
analogy when.
You're going to discuss an analogy or you'll leave. So don't be a coward. Analogies are valuable for discourse. We want to know if you can actually engage in the analogy.
And you can't say, why do I have to engage it if I don't believe it? We don't believe what you believe. So by your own admission, nobody should ever talk to you.
Yeah, if you're not capable of having a good faith dialogue, you don't have to be here. He's having a good faith He's having a good faith dialogue with you. And he gave you an analogy. All he's asking you to do is to engage in the analogy. Are you capable of doing? No, of course he's going to run.
He left. Then the Lord said, the outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah is so great and their sin so grievous that I will go down and see if what they have done is as bad as the outcry has reached me. If not, I will know. He's not all-knowing. He has to go to Sodom and Gomorrah and see for himself.
This is Abraham talking here, right?
No, this is God talking.
Abraham intercedes for Sodom. That's the name of the chapter.
Then the Lord said...
Yeah, keep going.
Is Abraham the Lord?
No, he was saying
Then
something.
the Lord said, and then
yeah,
all of the things I said. This is God talking.
Okay.
It's not Abraham.
Okay.
It's the Lord.
Okay.
You said that because you have to say that,
Sure.
because you know
Yes,
that
I was
this
reading
means
the
he's
wrong
not
line, bro.
omniscient. So you said it's Abraham, but it's not.
No,
and now
I read
you're just
the
going to
wrong
make
line.
something
You're right.
new.
I'm admitting that you said, bro, relax, calm your tits, bro. I just said you were right. I read the wrong line. Relax. Slow down, bro. Okay? But if we keep reading, we can see in the book that God does know all, which is why he gave us the revelations. And every prophecy in the Bible came true. Except
Wow,
for Jesus
yeah.
coming
So
back.
again, there's a contradiction
Okay, with what?
with verses 20 and 21.
Okay, how is it a contradiction if God wanted to see what the
Because he's
outcome of
not
the war would
omniscient.
be? Because the war didn't finish yet. The war was still outgoing for another chapter.
An omniscient being doesn't need to go and see because he already knows all.
Oh my God. But he
Oh,
gave
you're
him
God.
the ability.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't believe in free
oh
will,
my,
believe in-
oh my
so
not
you don't believe in free
omniscient
will
God.
according to... Oh my God, bro.
Oh my not
Read the
omniscient
Bible.
God.
Read the Bible.
I just read the Bible. He rage quitted. This yesterday.
A better question: who came up with the math? Who came up with the math? Because that's
You
important.
can do the math yourself.
No. Who came up with the math?
Euclid? I don't know what that question means. You can do the math yourself.
Who came up with the math? You say you don't know.
This isn't a type of math that we
Don't-
are. This isn't
don't
a. This isn't the Krabby Patty secret formula. It's just.
Wait.
It's trigonometry. Okay. Now, if you think that
You're a
Euclid
trigonometrist?
or something was
Wait, are you a-
was a Jew NASA shill, then I don't know how to have a conversation
You
with you. But this isn't
trigonometrist?
math according to anybody. You can
Are
do
you a
this yourself.
trigonometrist? Answer the question. Are you a trigonometrist? Yes or no?
Nobody is a trigonometrist.
Yes, they are. It's called a trigonometrist for a reason. They are. Yes, they are. What are you talking about, dude? You're weird, man. I'm not trying to be rude.
That's not a
but you're
thing. There's
now.
no such thing as a trigonometrist. There are mathematicians.
Mm-hmm. So nobody is specialized in trigonometry. Is that what you're saying?
I really don't think so.
So there's
geometry. There are
there's
different
no-
types
wait,
of
wait.
geometry. We
There's
learned
no
about non-Euclidean
professor-
geometry only about 150 years
There's
ago
no
or something.
professor. There's no professor or teacher that teaches trigonometry, which means that they
get
are
a specialization in mathematics writ large. Trigonometry
So-
is something you learn.
Your
But
classes.
unlike
There's no
like
tri-
biology
classes.
and chemistry are, although there's tons of overlap, they're
Is
very
there a
distinct.
tri-
Because
class?
one, I'm going to keep talking
okay.
over you. One deals with organisms and one deals
God, you're
with
fucking-
molecules and compounds.
Dude, what is
But
wrong
in
with
math,
you?
One
No one
is
likes
one
you.
is one
I don't
is
like
one.
people like you, 'cause you're
Regardless of
stupid.
whether you're doing calculus or trig. And he left. If they both look south, they can point to exactly the same thing, the Southern Cross constellation, or maybe the moon is lining up with them to the south.
Mute.
Are you 12 mentally?
You're 12. You can't handle a single conversation.
Look at this. You just said, "I know you are, but what am I?" You unironically embodied exactly what I was saying.
Old,
I asked
Peterson, are you 12 years old?
You
Are
just did
12
it
years
again.
old?
You just did, "I know you are, but what am I?" So, yes, mentally and emotionally, you are less than 12 because you
You're
can't think
right.
of anything to say other than, "Nuh-uh, you are." Like you're literally sitting here doing, "I know you are, but what am I?" Who does that? What kind of adult with a diesel greasy voice like yourself says things like that? What kind of pathetic
You are
adult
such a
does
joke,
that?
bro. You are one of the biggest jokes on here. I'm starting to realize.
And you don't know why people look south and
All
see
I
the
did
same
is try
thing.
telling you about a curve.
I know you are, but what
showed
am I?
video.
I know you are, but what am
I
I?
showed video.
I know you are, but what am I?
Mute button.
I know you are, but what am I? I know you are,
Yeah,
but what am
what a
I?
child.
I know you are, but
Listen
what
to
am
you.
I?
What a
I know you are,
child.
but what am I? Your brain doesn't work because I asked you, are you 12 mentally? And you said, are you 12 mentally?
So anybody in the box, I'm going to go ahead and show these videos on a live right now. And then you guys can all turn me in and get this count closed up. That's okay. I got another one. Obviously, can't get in with Peterson. He doesn't think the Earth curve calculator on a diameter circumference even exists. He doesn't think there's a formula for it. So I'm going to...
And you don't know why people look south and see the same thing. You refuse to answer the question because you know you can't, because it obliterates your worldview.
We look south far enough, we would see the Arctic Circle. That's what we would see. You can't understand the concept of that, so it's no sense talking to you about it.
I can't believe how fucking stupid you are. So, two people, thousands of miles apart.
Now, if you guys want to see the video, I'm going live.
Two people, thousands of miles apart, when they look south, yep, he's gone. That your presuppositionalist claim is correct.
Because it's proven,
whatever.
Proven by the impossibility of the contrary.
How was it proven?
As I said, so we would be looking at your paradigms, and you would have to give a justification for these abstract things, like the laws of logic, like universals, like truth in itself.
What about them?
Yeah, so how would you give a justification for them?
What does that even mean? For them, okay, for so them being true, for them existing, what does that mean? Of philosophy. Okay. What do you mean? So he rage quitted because he can't answer the question. So I'm right because I presuppose that I am right. So, well, that's one rage quit for the day. So you're the one with a burden. So convince me that your argument is actually true. Establish the trueness of your premises.
Yeah, if you can't make an argument against my argument, then I'm just going to assume that you don't have any reason to not believe in a God.
Right, so you have no evidence, you can't back up your claims,
I'm making
you're
an
just
argument.
saying.
It's a transcendental argument. Can you argue against it or not?
If God exists, then that means that there is a God-defeating penguin that necessarily must exist. So if you're going to claim that God exists, the God-defeating penguin necessarily exists, therefore God doesn't exist.
Oh, I lost you after God-defeating penguin.
Yeah, that's because you're not very good at philosophy. So anyways, establish that your premises are true.
Yeah, so explain to me where we get the justification.
What I said was, I didn't ask you to see if there's something I can or cannot do. What I said was, establish that your premises are true. See, you can't make this argument with your eyes closed because you have to keep going off the app in order to read a script, in order to know what you're going to say next. Nobody can hear you, Matthew, because you're not here on TikTok. What is with these pre-suppers rage quitting on tag within the first 5 seconds?
Yeah, we got a perfect example here of people sitting on their ass, pointlessly arguing on lives all day. This is the only thing I want to come on here for. You guys just prove the point of why our country's.
Why is it that dumbass meatheads like Nate feel the urge to sit on their lazy asses and join live streams and say, hey, you should be doing what Nate thinks you should be doing because Nate are smart. Brains good, but creatine more good. Me, Nate.
How long have you been on
Nate,
here for?
smash.
About 3 hours.
Nate, how often do you smash your girlfriend or your wife? And by smash, I mean like roid rage. Direct your roid rage right to her face. Oh no, I meant to mute him, but I clicked the disconnect button. How do you freely choose to believe the truth?
How do you freely choose?
Yeah.
I believe in free will.
Okay, tell me something that you believe is true.
The sun is in the sky right now. The sun rose this morning.
All right, go ahead and don't believe that.
I don't want to.
Go ahead and do it anyways. I don't want to. What the fuck is this fucking second grader argument? Did you do it? Did you not believe it?
No, I just told you I didn't want to. I have free will, remember?
Yeah, so go ahead and choose to not believe that the sun is in the sky.
Yeah, I just told you I don't want to. I have free will.
Yeah,
Can
okay.
you hear me?
So instead of this is the calmest tantrum I've ever seen. So congratulations on having your argument obliterated right in front of you. Now you failed to acknowledge it, but your tantrum revealed that you know that you have a completely inescapable problem here, which is you don't choose what you believe in. So what do you want to talk about next?
Yeah, you do choose what you believe.
Then go
in.
ahead and choose to not believe that the sun is in the sky.
I don't want to.
You're incapable you're incapable of wanting to do it, apparently.
No, because in my
Go ahead and do it then.
I
We're going
believe
to
that
wait until
believing-
you don't believe
I-
that the sun is in the sky.
Calm down. I believe that it's better to believe in truth. So since I know that the sun rose today, I'm not going to believe otherwise because
That's
it's
great.
not
Go ahead and
true.
believe that the sun isn't in the sky. Then I will have one reason to believe what you're saying.
No, you just can't.
So
get
you
out of
can't
this
give me
argument.
one reason to believe what you're saying.
melting 'cause you can't get out of this
Congratulations.
dumb argument. I don't want to believe the sun didn't rise today.
I don't
buddy.
want to. It's
So are
not
you
that
gonna give an
it's not,
argument?
hey, you can't fire me. I quit. That's you right now.
What objective means?
Yeah, true in all cases.
No, that's objective versus subjective. We're talking about.
You said
objectivity.
objective. Objective means true in all
You know
cases.
what object is? What is an object?
So this is an etymological fallacy. Objective means object. No. That's not what that means.
What does
Buddy,
object
if you can't
mean?
speak English, then I don't know how we're going to have a conversation.
Object literally just means something
We're
material.
not talking about objects. We're talking about objective, which
I
means
am
true in all
talking
cases.
about objects. Haven't you heard me this whole time? I said they pick out
No,
objects in
you
reality.
said that they're objective.
Because they pick out something in reality.
That's not what objective means.
Oh my god. Do you know words aren't rigid designators?
Sure, why not?
So if you know that, then the word
Wait, so
objective
words
doesn't
don't mean
one thing.
anything, so we actually can't have a conversation. Okay.
I didn't say that. Do you even know what a rigid designator is? It just means it doesn't pick out the same thing in all possible worlds. Words don't have one meaning. That's what that means.
So then they're not objective. Congratulations. You just
Objective
debunked yourself.
doesn't mean one thing. You
Yes,
do
it
know
does.
that,
It means true in all
No, it does
cases.
not.
And then you just said
No, it doesn't.
words violate that. So congratulations.
No, it doesn't.
You're wrong according to you.
No, that's not what it means.
No. You're doing
Okay,
the
so
you can't
mocking
fire
it
me, I
doesn't-
quit
it's
thing
not an
again.
argument. Like you realize that, right?
Me pointing out the contradiction in your thought
What was the
process
contradiction? So
is
you just said objective meant one thing. I said no,
No.
it doesn't always mean that one thing because it's not a rigid designator.
you
And then
said
just
words
said
are
rigid designator
objective.
means-
You said words are objective. I'm telling you what
Meaning they
objective
pick
means.
out an
And then
object.
you said that
They pick out an
words can't be like that.
They pick out an object.
That's not what objective means. So
Words aren't rigid designators. What don't you
great.
understand?
Then they're not objective.
Rigid designator and objective aren't synonymous. Are you this low IQ, bro? This is ridiculous. You don't even know what words mean. You don't know English. This is retarded.
You don't know the definition of objective. Oh, you rage quitted. Okay.